All right. Yeah, OBS just straight up froze. Just 100% froze. So I was like, I better just reboot it. I knew that would fix it. Man, I really hope we can play this game. Let me see. Real fast here. Is it Gen Con yet? Not yet. Not yet. But it will be one day. All right. I'm just trying to check, see if there are any notes about performance overall. All right. Let's see. The okay, the bad. Ooh, okay. The game in the current state is not well optimized. Frame rates drop dramatically with often no obvious reason why. Ooh. Okay. Holy hell does it need graphical optimization. Wait a year for them to make it playable or build yourself a supercomputer. Okay. I should have maybe read these reviews. Okay. Okay. I think we can do this. We'll bump it down. I like this game better. You do? Gosh, I wish. Can you message the devs and ask what settings you're supposed to stream this on? Needs an 18+ warning, though. Need to figure out what we're doing with our animals. Yeah, get more. You got to get more of them. No problem. You only have 10,000 of them. True. You guys do have a lot of animals. Let's see here. Let's see. I think what I'll do, I can stream this in 1080p, and that's not too big of a deal. Maybe I can. Okay, I think I've got it. I'll stream it in windowed mode. Hopefully it'll capture properly, but then it'll put everything on my screen correctly. So let me see if I can get this. Let's try this one more time here. All right. Spooky Farms. All right. I have not yet launched the game. It's launching now. Hopefully it doesn't totally just freeze my stream software again. Core would definitely work there. All right. Options. It is currently in. It is in full screen. Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't know what would happen there. Let's try a windowed mode. Resolution. We'll try putting this at 1080. This is going to maybe capture totally perfectly. I'm just going to have to pay close attention not to have my... Yeah, this is actually working out well. Okay. All right. Let's try this then. The only problem is my cursor is not bound to this area, I don't think. Or maybe it is. Okay. No, it looks fine, actually. Does that look okay for you all? And I think I do need to put my cursor over here. Oh. Or my camera over here. Look good for me? Okay, good. Good. Because this, I think, could work. Much smoother. Mucho smoother. And it actually looks pretty good on my screen too, since it's a window instead. Wish I had a farm and knew how to farm, and that farming was financial harakiri. Wait, what's harakiri? Is that like richness? Gets a Teams call? Man, I hope not. Yesterday, okay, my boss did one of the funniest things yesterday. I laughed pretty good about it. My team, well, not just our team, but like everybody on under my boss's like organization. We got this email that there was this like weekly meeting to discuss some things, and so I just accepted it because I was like, well, it says that my attendance is required. So quickly I messaged like our group. Or a curious suicide. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Wasn't. All right. Oh, there's a teddy bear I missed the first time, I think. Or wait, no, I didn't miss that. Did I? Evacuation can be scary. So I accepted the meeting because it said that I was required, but then I fired off a message to our group that all reports to my boss, and I just said, what's the expectation we attend this? Because, you know, this meeting is happening today, and we got less than an hour heads up. And it happens every Monday, so I was thinking, okay, maybe we have to miss this one. We go to the next ones. He said, let me join. I'll tell you if you guys will need to attend this in the future. 7 minutes into the meeting, he messaged us and says, never attend this. Thumbs up. I was like, this is incredible. This is incredible. "7 minutes into a 1 hour meeting. Never attend. You guys never need to attend this meeting. This is pointless." All right, let's leave this. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work? I work as a web developer. So I am primarily in the front end. So I make it to pretty things on the web, pretty much. I don't do design necessarily, although I've been trying to get into more of that with my freelance stuff that I do. I do have a freelance business, but I've not been actively promoting that or really pursuing it lately. Because as nice as it is and as lucrative as it is, I just feel like I've been enjoying not doing that lately. Though I may have a big project coming up, I don't know. Let's see. I've been waiting for a while to find out about it. Spider-Man? Gosh, yeah, I guess if I was Spider-Man, I wouldn't tell you guys. So, there's that. With great power comes great responsibility and all. Frankenstein's modules into WordPress that break every update. Stop. I do not do that. No, I freaking hate WordPress. Ugh. Freaking bloatware. Ugh. All right. Oh, gosh, dang it. I have to kill the thing from the upside down again. Dang it. WordPress is ass. That is super cool. I think you're super cool. No, I like it. It's for me, it is about the best career I could have. Like I feel extremely fortunate. Because like my true passion is track and field, but unfortunately that does not pay the bills. At least not, I mean, if I wanted to try and go and coach professionals, then sure, that would pay the bills. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that'd be super cool to go and coach professionals, but I think I much prefer, like, I just like the pureness of high school athletics, and just the fact that, like, you know, these kids aren't getting paid to do it, you know? They're doing it because they want to. Also, I just feel like it's been a really meaningful thing for me personally. Just trying to, like... Just trying to be a positive force, you know? It's been very meaningful.
There she is. Your vessel.
My vessel! Yeah, we got to throw these things overboard again. Actually, maybe I shouldn't.
This boat is how you'll reclaim the seas, and perhaps even your identity.
Luce is the best coach I never had. I could coach you too if you want. I mean...
Restore the power, Caretaker, so we can sail again.
All right. Yes, this is so much smoother. I'm glad we gave this a shot here, because this is mucho better, I think. And then also, it doesn't break the interface for stream that I've got set up with the canvas and whatnot. So that's really good. I was afraid. I was like, oh yeah, I could probably do it this way, but it's not going to capture properly. But it seems like it is. So we will take it. I'm going to have to eat a bunch of batteries here pretty soon. It seemed like they only gave me like 20 charge each. Hang on, let's see. We gotta add those to the holster first of all. Okay, so we hit 4. 187. Oop. Not even. Not even. It's like, it's, let's see, 187. Was it 35? No, 25. 25 per, and I have 500 charge. I'm just charging myself. This is maybe I'm not supposed to do this though. I'm just afraid I'm gonna deactivate, you know? Just afraid of that. You've seen him run. Is he coachable? Everybody's coachable. God. Brutal right there. My entire career has been around WordPress and ugh. 8R host uses WordPress. Find it clumsy and difficult, which forces us to hire someone to design our website. The website is subpar. Has gotten us a few phone calls, so it works. Ursa, if you ever need any help with that, you let me know. I don't know if that's something that... Hiya! I jumped! Oh, actually kind of got some springs in these legs. Heck yeah. Alright. Yeah, my quest to get everybody off of WordPress... everybody on the internet off of WordPress is underway. Let me just put this in perspective for you, okay? I think it's okay that I say this. Oh yeah, I reached level 2 when I picked up a glow stick. All right. So you all know. You all know. Oh, there's something up here. Batteries? They're holding out on me. They're hiding all the batteries up there. Shoot, did I throw all those other batteries into the water then? I gotta go see. And we will look at our skill points and enhancers. Just 1 second, friends. I gotta find out if I just like freaking self-sabotage last time. No, there's nothing. Except me. I'm built wrong, Loot says. I did not say that. You can't help me and I should amputate myself the hips. I did not say any of that. At no point. I'm pretty sure I said you're well made. Because you said something about, like, Ulanzi products being made, and I said, you're well made, bud. And you're like, you see me run? I am not. Nothing like mentoring someone. It makes a difference. I do love it. Seriously. It is great. And we are still getting the stuttering. Man, is it something? It's got to be some sort of memory leak. Because it was running smooth as butter. And then like I play for a little bit longer and then it just doesn't do it. And Hunt Showdown's the same way actually too. It'll play super smooth and then as soon as we get into an area that's got a little bit more going on. Is my graphics card bad, you guys? But it only does it for certain games. Maybe the cotton tree. Everyone's coachable. Is that like everything with nipples is milk? Wait, pardon? That's where you go with that? Still robot static. Yeah, it's starting to catch back up again with doing that. Like right there. That was the whole point of playing this game in a window here. And we are limiting to 60 FPS. It's just there's just a... Oh, I could turn off... Yeah, turn that on performance. Maybe that setting will help too. It does kind of bump it down a little bit. But why would you bump it down, though? I don't know. It does make it look a little bit more potato-y. I really don't care. Like, at this point, I just want to get a feel for what this game is like. I assume performance improvements will be coming over time. Nostalgius! It's because I just arrived? No, it's not. That is strange, yeah. Nostalgius, how are you? I'm a system hog. No, you're not. WordPress really makes things difficult. It's just very bloated. That's the problem. You're running a lot of code that you're not actually using. Just how it is. I started working on a website again as well, but we're still on WordPress. I hate it because it's so much effort. Very non-intuitive, yes. What's going on here? Kirk! A sub to Nostalius? You dudes are legendary. Both of you. Both of you. Absolute legends. Goodness me. Nest, how are you doing though? What's up? What's new? Can't believe you'd say such judgmental things about my body despite being my friend. SMH. Spooky learned how to gaslight from his wife. Maybe first personal. Wait, we made first personal webpage using HTML in GeoCities. Subject matter were the lighthouses in Maine. Nice, nice, nice. I would like to see some lighthouses in Maine. Hangar door. Yeah, I gotta probably... What, is there any reason not to leave this? Just go ahead and turn it on, or what? It's just not happening. It's just not happening. What else can I do? Is there anything I can do, game? Let's play on 720. Wait, are there two settings? Okay, let's play on 720. And then just turn that off. All right. And actually, yeah. Can I just... Off. All right. I will literally play on 720 just to test this thing out here. 720p, friends. Let's see. This has to be a noticeable downgrade for stream, right? Like, you have to at least be able to tell that I'm playing it in much smaller graphics now. It is. Admittedly, everything is very small. That door is not going to open until it has power. Luce, I need exercise for building up quads to help my knees. What kind of knee problems you got going on? I would say there are, like knee extensions. They're pretty easy to do, and I think they usually help with that. Yeah, there's just no power over here. I still think it just stuttered just now. What do you recommend instead of WordPress? To most of my clients, I recommend they let me build them a static site from scratch, because I use super optimized frameworks. And additionally, most of them, they build it on WordPress because then they can like set everything up themselves. Yeah, it's still stuttering. This is not a graphics issue. This is not a graphics issue. This is some sort of leak. This might be a game issue. I am not sure. Let's apply this one again here, and I'm going to try... I really don't want to try this, but I'm going to go down to 30. We're going to play on 30 FPS and see if we still get that. It's going to kind of look like we've got a little stutter all the time. But if yeah, it's clearing that out a resolution issue. If it stutters at 30, then we're in some serious trouble. We're in trouble. Okay, but yeah, as far as like most of my clients really needed a static website. They were using WordPress because it allowed them to do it as like a less technical person. And so I just asked them, like, how many times do you update your website per year? And they go, pretty much never. And I'm like, okay, why don't we build you a static website? The hosting and the maintenance will be much cheaper, and it's going to be so much more performant for you. So I use, like, most of my static sites I've built using a framework called Astro, which I love. I love Astro. Super, super, super lightweight. Like, sites load pretty much instantly. So that's what I've done for those clients. Let's see here. What do we get? Tech scraps. Gosh, 30 FPS is hard to play on, but it has not stuttered here. Small diesel container. You know what? If I could maybe limit the frame rate in... Could I limit the frame rate on the NVIDIA side of things rather than in-game? I think I could do that. This is a fuel tank. Mooring. Huge bummer. I feel like you haven't got to explore it all. I haven't. Yeah. Hate bad optimization. Sounds not undoable. Wait. Oh, hang on a second. New developments at work. Turns out upper management is full of morons. Who knew? Can you be upper management, Nest? Sounds not undoable. Pain when ascending or descending and giving out on me. Yeah, that... Have you seen somebody about that, Iron? I hate bad optimization. Yeah, I mean, this is an early access game. But I'm not, and people certainly have more powerful computers than I do. But yeah, I do wonder, I should go back and see if they listed the specs. I should see if they've listed the specs. Although running at 30 FPS does seem better. If I could run a little higher FPS by limiting on NVIDIA's side. Oop, electrical cable. No. Stop. I would like to loot the battery. Oh, the cable's there. Okay. Connect cable. Does it matter which one I connect it to? Oh, look at all these different... Okay, there's a cable there. Can I connect cable to cable? Connect to self? Does that charge me? It does charge me. Okay. Cool. I don't know that I can connect cable to cable, but... We updated our website a lot, though. I feel like WordPress is to creating a website like Windows is for Mac users to use. I suppose. What kind of updates are you doing? Is it mostly text? Or is it full, like, creating full pages? Because that's the thing. Like, maybe there's not... I mean... I still hate WordPress, but admittedly, like... I'm not about to go out there and build a WordPress replacement either. You know what I mean? Like, it's all text, blog posts, and information text. Okay, blogs would be interesting because you could do blogs and like Markdown. You could create like create a template, and then just do them in basically in simple text using Markdown, so TXT files. That would be interesting. So you can just kind of like pick a place to host your TXT files. And how would we do that? Because I assume you have to have also non-technical users be able to do that, I'm guessing. How do I bring a cable? Where does this thing need power at? In which case, if we're playing this in 30 FPS... Actually, hang on. Let's do this. I'm going to sprint. Because this will give me... a chance to see if we get any stuttering here. Because sprinting seems to be kind of graphically intense. All right. I refuse. I don't want that responsibility. Fair enough. Yeah. I would love to have the dollars someday to have you build out a site for me since I'm now the proud owner of spookydeer.com. Nice. You got the domain. Well, Spooky, I'm going to tell you, depending on what you wanted, you know, if you wanted something very basic, like if you wanted like a link tree replacement, let me go ahead and quick backup. All right. Let me just do that real fast. I am going to exit to the desktop. I'm going to see if I can set this game up in NVIDIA, app real fast. See if I can do this here. I do have drivers I could update as well. Let's see. Does Last Caretaker show up here? It does not. Okay. That is great. That is fantastic. Is there a way to manually set it up? Yep, there is a new driver I could update, but I'm not doing that on stream. I do use an SSD. I sure do. I use M2s exclusively, in fact. Both my drives are M2s. So my primary, I've had X-rays and nothing of note. Okay, that's good at least. I think unfortunately I'll stick to WordPress for now and try to teach others how to use it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it is unfortunate if you're making constant changes. It is one of those, especially, if you don't have a web person, like on hand, then yeah, that makes more sense. Good old WYSIWYG editors and whatnot. All right. Not sure what I want. Never thought I would be in this spot. All right. Let's just try this. If I launch the game, comes up here. Your knees have hurt for 20 plus years, no joke. So it seems that if I build up muscle around them, it will help. It certainly shouldn't hurt, you know what I mean? Unless that muscle, like the actual process of building up the muscle, compromises the knee because you overdo it. That would be kind of the only thing I would be concerned about. I'm just going to go ahead and go here. We're going to do... Is borderless the most efficient? I actually usually full screen is more efficient. All right, let's do this. Gonna black out my screen for a second. Okay. Recapture the game, hopefully here in a moment. There it is. All right. If 30 FPS is not too unbearable for you all, then I can try to live with that. I could also try to do some frame generation. Oh, it says I need restarting. Of course. NVIDIA, let's see, needs restarting. Yeah, whatever. I mean, we've already restarted the game how many times now? What's one more time? Keep you updated. I like you being my coach. Yeah, let me see if I can. So if you have like an exercise banded knee extensions, I think are really good. Typically, the muscles that most people need to build up is called the VMO, the vastus medialis oblique. That can really help a lot with knee issues. But yeah, I mean quads in general, hamstrings, calves, basically everything around there, just so they can all do their part, is a pretty good idea. Hips, you certainly don't want to neglect the hips. Mobility drills in particular for the hips can be huge. All right, let's try launching this one more time. My hips don't lie. As far as troubleshooting goes, some random things that could help. Turn off VSync if it's on. Turn off frame generation or drop shadows if you're using NVIDIA. I know how to help you set up global frame caps. I was considering maybe doing like a frame cap that's just like maybe 48 frames instead of 30. But yeah, a lot of these settings just aren't available. Like there are no shadow settings. There is a graphics quality, which mine is set to low. That's all. That's all I got. Video, I did just try to turn on frame gen since we're playing on 30. It is... It's not ideal. We'll see what happens, I guess. Oh, you gotta have a... Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I can't even use frame gen. Because you have to have a 40 series. I have a 3070 Ti. So, yeah. You can set individual or global. Unfortunately, the game is not coming up on... It's not showing up. So I guess I'd have to set a global one. Very obnoxious. Let me see if I can bring it up one more time here. NVIDIA control panel. Boo, bada bing, bada boom. Mind do your hips lie. Interested in these two? Like some of the exercises? I could certainly try to help you out. Okay. Resolution, video image settings. Super resolution, RTX video enhancement, huh? We are using HDR. Okay. It's inactive, actually. Okay. Let me go ahead and close that. I'm going to use the NVIDIA app instead. Sorry, friends. I did not want this to turn into a troubleshooting stream. I should have probably read some reviews on the optimization of this game. I'll just straight up play it in 30 FPS if I have to. I'd like to get a feel for it, you know. It's kind of interesting. Okay. Let's see, performance limit. And there's no frame rate on that one. Not a stream if there's no troubleshooting. That's right. Super resolution. I don't remember what super resolution does. It upscales it. Nah. Graphics. Let's see. Max frame rate. Yeah, you can set a custom amount. So, but the problem is the game isn't actually showing up. So is there add a program? Let's try to find this baby, huh? This PC is stored it on the D drive, program files, Steam apps, common. This is, what is this game called? Last Caretaker. The Last Caretaker. Oh, no, it's not called that. It's called Voyage. That's right. Voyage.exe. Open. Game is already added. No, it is not. No, it's not. There it is. Only because I added it. Configure in-game settings and driver settings here. It is not. Is it because the game is launched currently? It is not letting me change any settings here. All right. Super resolution lets you play at a higher resolution your monitor would allow. Maybe not monitor, but you can force higher. Gotcha. Can't change one game. Let's just exit the game one more time. Why not, huh? Why not? All right. Let me try to close that and bring it back up. Here's some music when we do this here. One more try to find this thing on the gosh dang list. Yeah, it's just nothing is coming up. It literally, like, let me show you. Let me just show you. Oh, wait. That's weird. Oh, I haven't done this since I got my new monitor. Yeah. All right, check this out. Check this out. Last Caretaker. The Last Caretaker. Configure in-game graphic settings, driver settings here. Can't do a gosh dang thing. Can't do it. Can't do it. NVIDIA doesn't always have all the games. Yeah. So I guess we'll try changing a global setting. All right. Have to use global. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Max frames. I'm going to have to remember to change this later. Let's go with like 48 FPS. Apply. All right. Close that. Relaunch game. And then the game itself, what do I set it to, like 60 FPS? I just want them to be a little bit smoother than 30. 30's a little rough. Like I tried jumping there and I overshot what I was trying to jump to. So, it'd be great. Well, Ness, appreciate you sticking with me through it all, too. Appreciate that, my friend. Let's change the video then to 60 FPS. And that will hopefully mean it's limited to 48. Let me just go ahead and turn on show FPS. I don't know where that'll show up. I appreciate you, Coleman. You kidding me? It does seem like it's trying to be limited at 48. That is admittedly not easy to read. Okay. Average FPS is 40. Okay. It's certainly better than it was in terms of smoothness. But here's the thing. The game always looks pretty dang good for like the first, I don't know, couple minutes. Oh shoot, I got the music still playing. Sorry about that. So we're going to find out. Have you had to restart each time? Pretty much every time I'm changing a setting, I'm restarting it. Whether I need to or not. There it is. There's the stutter. Watch what happens to FPS next time that it does that. It drops to like 20. Which is one thing, but the main thing that bothers me is the fact that then it also kills my audio. Game is being a system hog. Oh, you didn't have the audio glitch when that's happened? Oh, okay. If that's the case, then I won't care so much. But I unfortunately, I have a feeling that might just be a fluke. Might just be a fluke. How long can this cable be? Pretty long. Okay. So if we go up here, this area over here doesn't have power, but I don't know. I also don't know that I found where the socket goes. Head towards the docks outlet. How do I get up there? Okay. Did we see like a power plug somewhere? I just missed. There's this switch here. Where does this connect to? There's like a little yellow tube that goes down over here. Goes all the way to the wall. Yeah, okay. Where's the other end go, though? Power. Goes down. Wait, is that really it? I thought it split off. Okay, so it goes to the door. All right. Do I need to jump on the ship, maybe? I can't imagine I would... Oh, gosh, that's not good. That is not good at all. That's one of the power sockets, or... No, that's a fuel socket. Oh, shoot, I gotta put that out. Yeah, let's turn that off. Diesel engine cylinder. Diesel engine cylinder. I'm over encumbered. That means I'm using more battery. I think what's happened is the game's taking a lot of resources, so it's affecting your stream. Had a similar issue when playing Cyberpunk 2077 on my 1080 Ti back in the day. At the time, I had to drop my frames to 30 to stream and run the game. I think you're right. However, I also don't think it's limited to my stream, if that makes sense. Oh, this is an engine cylinder, huh? So when I play Hunt Showdown, I don't even have to be streaming the game. I just have to be playing it. I think this is supposed to go like here. Or is it not? There it goes. Okay. If I don't limit my frames, like my game can run in a lot of places. The settings that I use can run, you know, like 70, 80 frames. But then I'll go into a compound where like the boss is. It'll just tank my frames for a second. And it's very temporary. It'll just like, I'm talking for less than a second. my frames just go out the window. And there's like that stutter, the audio glitch happens, all of it. And then it's back to normal, but it does it so frequently that like it makes a game unplayable. Because it'll happen every couple seconds when something major is happening. That includes enemy players in the area too. So I have no shot at ever killing them when that happens. So then I limit the frames and it seems to run fine. First thought on that issue is a RAM issue. Ooh. I should run some tests then on my RAM, huh? I like the word issue, I guess. I should run some tests then. I am overclocking the RAM. Maybe I should not do that, but then again, it's overclocking to run at like the specs that it's supposed to, you know? You know how like when you buy RAM, it gives you the speeds that it tells you are the speeds that that it can run, not what it runs out the box. So I've got it set up to run at the speeds that it advertises. So Gadget Guy, hello. I am a single PC streamer. Sure am, yeah. Game does spike your CPU occasionally. Okay. Yeah, I sure am. That could do it. Yeah. Test first. If you can add more, that might help. Oh shoot, I could probably add more since I'm on an older memory. RAM prices are just ridiculous right now. Wait a minute. Is this? This is an area I have not seen. Aha. This might be what I need. Oop. Okay. Is this going to take me somewhere? What is that? Oh, wait. Is that moving towards me? Oh, gross! It doesn't like the light. It does not like the light. Oh, God. Okay. It does not like the light. Oh, my gosh. All right. It's just some random access in memory, Michael. What could it cost? $800? It does seem to be doing much better since we set that frame rate in place, though, the global one. So, yeah, I appreciate the suggestion, Ness. It's not quite hitting that amount, though, so it does make me wonder that maybe this game just isn't, at least at 2K, is just not really it for me currently. Crowbar the snot out of that cotton candy. Have you played this gadget? Let's see. Small human art. Yeah, I'll be taking that. And a teddy bear. That's very cute. Okay. I'm encumbered. Of course I am. Remind me a little of the blobs from Stray. I've not played Stray. RAM isn't cheap these days, but it makes a huge difference. I do have 32 gigs for what it's worth. It's not a insignificant amount. Of course, you know, plenty of machines have more than that, but it is 32. It's not bad. My CPU is relatively strong. I honestly think my graphics card is probably the weakest link. If I had to guess on that, it's a 3070 Ti. I am maxed out on CPU. Basically, like, if I needed a more powerful CPU, I have to get a new computer because my motherboard does not support any more powerful of a CPU than this one. I've got the fastest memory that I can get on this motherboard. I've got the strongest CPU. GPU is the only thing I could possibly upgrade without buying a new computer. DDR4. Well, this game just started a new game Sunday. Oh, cool. Wait, so when you say you started a new game, is it your first game or are you saying like you... Wait, can I... Okay, this is like safety glass or something because I can't get through there. When you say start a new game, though, I didn't know if that meant like a second game or the first time. Okay, so I need to get into this door. I cannot do it without power, but where the frick does the power go? There's a light switch there. I just haven't found the socket. But maybe this will help? Yeah, we definitely need the flashlight. Ooh. Oh yeah, and I have glow sticks. I should use a glow stick. I should also use my inventory or my skills at some point too. Add to holster. Aha. I like that. That's pretty. Also, what is this? Is this where I need to put the... Oh, this is... Okay. Yeah. This is it. A cable extender. That's where I need to plug it into. Right there. Okay. So... Or wait, what is this? Oh, yeah. That's my... that's where I can heal and also save. Okay. So there's so much stuff to grab and I'm picking up all of it even though I'm still over encumbered. Pico terminal? Okay, yeah, sure. This is your second go around. That's good to hear. Good to hear people are liking it enough. Can I ask, let's see, did you mention your PC specs? I'm just kind of curious. Admittedly, yeah, streaming the game does add an extra wrinkle because the computer doing all the work, but yeah, I'm just kind of wondering. I wonder if something to Nostalia's point. I wonder if something is going bad because I did troubleshooting with the Crytek team on Hunt Showdown, and. Wait, is this... Yeah, there we go. They were like, oh yeah, lots of people have a similar setup to you and aren't having any problems. And I'm like, yeah, that figures. Like, my machine should be strong enough to handle this. For some reason, it's just not. What is this? Electricity to something out here, huh? Can I... No, I don't want to throw it. Oh, shoot. How do I stop throwing it? Too late. I don't know if I need this many glow sticks. I can go out here, though, wherever this leads. Put 96 gigs DDR5 on my new PC. The way they make games these days, I personally feel lots of RAM is a good thing. 96 of DDR5 is buck wild, that is, yeah. Amazing what cards can do, considering even with a 5090, I feel today's games can struggle to play and stream at the same time. Not married can buy whatever he wants. You have a 5090 Nest? I am super jelly. Totes jelly. All right, wait a minute. Some things are moving around up here. Oh, those are enemies. Okay. I feel like cable management is really interesting in this. I am over encumbered, which is probably why I'm moving so slow. Okay. Also, I am kind of running up on my end time for the day. I can play a little bit longer, but I think I should just plug this in. Yeah, sorry, I'll stop. No, you're fine. You're fine, Nest. I'm just jelly is all. Oats jelly. My next PC, I've already decided. My next PC will be bought, not built. Okay, this extender connects multiple. Do I have... Just put that there. Okay. And then I have cable of my own, right? Or do I have to... I should have cable of my own. Cable right there. Electric cable. How do I use electric cable? Do I just click it or do I put it on the action bar? Equipment maybe? Or maybe it's not meant to be used in that way? I thought I could just go ahead and collect it. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's just out of my inventory right there. Okay. More of an auto thingy-do. Okay, this doesn't look good. Okay. It didn't explode, but it certainly doesn't look very good either. Click the connector, don't need to drop the cable. That is good to know. Wait, do I need to turn this on? I think it's already good. This is plugged in, but this looks pretty damaged. That's on. Look at current. Oh, yeah, I have a repair tool. Oh, good call. Good call. Oh, hang on. Let me turn this off. I feel like you should do that without the... Thank you for that. I totally forgot. I saw that in my inventory a while back, but I totally forgot that was a thing. That's a phenomenal hint there.
Alive again, thanks to you. Each step forward reconnects us to a brighter future. Caretaker, you were never meant to remain bound. These waters were once pathways, carrying life, purpose, and discovery. Something awaits you out there, ready to be reclaimed.
Wait, so should I just leave? Repair, refuel, and ready the vessel for your journey. Use the recycler to extract materials from trash slash items. The recycler. Is that what's in here? This is a healing dealio. I am carrying too much stuff. Does my ship have storage? I bet it does. I bet you it does. The brighter that cable is, the more power is being used. Ooh. Okay, okay. This one doesn't show me. Probably because whatever is up there is not turned on. Oh, dang, yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. So if I turn this off, everything turns back off. That's cool. That's cool. All right. But yeah, that battery is a draining. I don't think it matters, but I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that unplugged for the time being, just in case that is taking up any power. What is this? Eco terminal. Survival guide. Quests. Quests? Oh, okay. Just tells me some things. Security. Oh, we got some little cameras here. There's the roof I was at. Oh, that's me. That was me. All right. Log data. Oh, these are the things that I picked up, I think. Ooh. Game is not enjoying this terminal. Let's just go ahead and... Oh, yikes. Okay. We have lost all of our frames. Every one of our frames is now gone. Okay, that is really weird. Okay. I think it's kind of coming back. Kind of. Congrats, you already done 3 quests. Did I really? Shoot. Okay, well, in this case, I think I'm going to go ahead and just save. We'll do our quick backup. Yeah, it didn't really not like me using that terminal. But in this case, I think we found our answer. I think tomorrow we probably play this in 1080p. I'm not going to mess with it today. Well, actually, let me go ahead and just change it so it'll be ready for tomorrow. I think we play this in 1080p. It'll flash here. And there we go. All right. It'll hopefully be ready for tomorrow. All right. And then did I have any other scaling on or anything? Yes. Let me turn scaling off. Okay. Apply that. Frame generation's off. Okay. So hopefully we will be better prepared for this tomorrow. I actually don't mind. I mean, it looks pretty pixely on this, but it kind of adds to the aesthetic a little bit. It kind of reminds me of the new System Shock game, which has like kind of some voxel vibes to it, but it's yeah. The terminal was terminal. It did not like it, that's for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and save here one more time just for fun. And then we are going to exit to the desktop. We are going to wait a second till the game fully closes. Did it seriously just kill OBS again? Or I don't know what's going on. Yeah, my computer is thoroughly not enjoying this this experience here. Hopefully everything looks normal to you guys, because on my screen, it like flattened out my preview. So yeah. Get a simple Power Toys widget to monitor your CPU and memory usage. It should be, I mean, yeah, looks okay. That's good. Yeah. So it's just OBS is not enjoying this game either. I do have a CPU monitor built into OBS, and I should have checked it more, but yeah. Yeah. Screen pause during that. Yeah. Yep. It is just, it's not enjoying it. Still not mediocre. Making me blush, Kirk. You're making me blush. Well, friends, this is where I'm going to leave you today. I'm going to get logged into work here. Let me see if I can possibly give us a raid target. Please mute myself. Don't hear that there. Yes. Raid target acquired. Raid target acquired. Enjoy your journey, Caretaker. Thanks so much for stopping in. Gadget guy. Seriously appreciate it. Thank you to give out for today's stream. I think I'm thinking Hercules. Hercules, thanks so much for gifting the sub to Nostalius. Additionally, Ness, thanks for helping me troubleshoot some things. I think we'll be all right for tomorrow. I think we've got it figured out, at least for, you know, the issues kind of, I don't know if they're figured out, but we've at least got some workarounds put in place. So I'll still plan on playing this tomorrow. If we don't have a smoother experience tomorrow, then it could be one of those things where we need to switch courses on Thursday. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to play it, you know, smoothly. So, all right, with that, I'm going to raid out to a Glitchcraft. I actually haven't seen Glitch online in a while, so it could just be that I've missed them. But anyway, we're going to raid over there. They're playing some Abduction, which is a game that came out probably in like 2018 or something. But I had my eye on that one when it released and never got around to playing it. So it'll be kind of interesting to check it out a little bit. So, oh, Reaper, hello. They've been on hiatus. I didn't know that. And Cap'n just in time. I didn't get any notifs about them being live. Oh, shoot. Well, we'll send it over there and you can say hello. We can all say hello. But friends, let me bid you a fond farewell for today's stream. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. I am typing in the raid command right now. Glitchcraft. Blondie, hello. Hello. Only got here for end of today. That's all right, though. Hope you're having a good day. I've clicked the raid into my chat there, so hopefully we will all be able to go over there smoothly. So, friends, have an amazing rest of your Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow for some more, hopefully, Last Caretaker tomorrow, aka Wednesday. But until then, please... Oh, wait a minute. That's weird. There it is. Okay, I was going to say, Loot Spot Goots was a little slow on that one. So, but there you go. You got your quest log signed. Friends, enjoy the rest of your day. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And end stream here.